Welcome back to Mr. B's Art Room. So today we're going to do a project called Perspective Landscapes. And what that is we are going to show perspective, which if something is closer to us, it's bigger. But as it gets farther away, it looks like it gets smaller, like a road. If you stand on a road and it goes away from us, it actually looks like it gets smaller. That's perspective. One of the things we're going to do here today is we're going to create something just like this, where we're going to have a landscape fields with some things on top of it at the end. All right, to get started, we just need a piece of paper, a ruler, and a tool to draw with. I'm going to use a Sharpie so you guys are able to see it just a little bit better. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out part way down from the top. Notice how it's just a little bit down. We're going to put a small dot on each side. And now I'm going to have a little soft hill. When I mean soft, I mean it's not going to be a really tall. And I'm only going to do 3 or 4 bumps on my hills. Okay, so notice that I didn't do it really big. I just did a nice, smooth spot there. Okay, now with our ruler, we're going to measure halfway across. This paper is 12 inches. Yours might be a little different. So half of 12 inches is 6. So I'm going to put a tiny dot at the top of 6 inches. Now I'm going to draw some lines coming from that, but I need to use my ruler to make sure they're straight, and I will not draw up here. So don't draw up here, only draw down here. So the first one I'm going to do is one that comes straight to the corner over here. So I'm going to put my ruler on the dot up there, going to hold it there, and line it up with the corner down here. I'm going to start at my hills and draw. Just like that. Then I'm going to do the same thing over here. Line up my ruler, come to this side, and draw to my corner. Notice that I am lining up on the same side of the ruler and drawing. Okay? Now I'm going to put 4 more lines. 1 here, 1 here, and then 2 in here. So let's start with over here. Again, same thing. Line up with my dot in the center, and I'm going to kind of guess about halfway through here. If you want to measure it with your ruler, you can. And then again, straight on. So if I was measuring, I would just measure this. So this is about 6.5, so that would mean 3.25. So I'm going to about there. I don't like that. I'm going to go up here. And again, starting at my hill to there. Okay? Now, I have 2 more spots. You know what? I think I only want to do 1 more. Just 1 more spot. Right smack dab down the middle. Like that. How's that? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different areas. Now we're going to break up those areas into fields, so we don't have one long piece. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to take a ruler. We're going to make sure it's straight across. Okay? And we're going to go with these outside ones. This one and this one. And we're just going to go between about halfway across. Notice I'm going at the same spot. All right, so halfway across. So that turned that into 2 fields now. We're going to do the same thing with these 2. All right? We're going to go and we're going to turn this one into 3 pieces. So I'm going to go about here. I'm going to go along here. And then I'm jumping over to there. And then I'm going to move down to about here. Go there. Okay, and now 3. We're going to do the same thing in the middle, but they're not going to be the same. We're going to just kind of go on this one up here. And I'm just going to move it down. Don't line up with these. Make sure you're doing it different. And then there we go. Same thing over here, except this time I'm not lining up with either of these. I'm doing a different line. And there we go. We have our different fields. So now what you're going to do is you're going to fill each of these with a different color, pattern, texture. I'll have some examples up here in a second that you can look at as you think about what you're going to be doing. And then I'm going to come back and show you what I've done with mine here. All right, and there's my patterns. I did different colors, I added some things to them, added a little bit of something, and a dragon, why not? So now the thing you're going to do is you're going to put something up above. Think about this as being a scene in a farm area or a country area. So we can put some trees, you can put a tractor, you can have a house, or a barn. So there we go. You can color these as well as you did in the project. So there we go. That is a perspective landscape. Hope to see your projects. I hope they turn out really cool for you. Have fun with it. Whatever you want to do for the colors and patterns in the fields down here. Thanks so much.